Hey guys, AviationGames here, and today I'm going to be doing a video that a lot of people have been asking me to do on Twitch, and that is how you actually go about setting up Euroscope for the first time. Obviously, first of all, build up Euroscope. That wasn't quite loud. Right, okay, so if you click on this connect dialog box here, this should pop up. Everything should be blank like this. Facility and rating will automatically be set to observer server. May be set, I'm not 100% sure. But if you go to call sign here, now you're probably going to be an observer when you first log on. So I'll show you how to log on as an observer. In real name, so your call sign is basically just your initials. So for me that's HM, and then underscore OBS for observer. You can put that into your call sign. You can then enter your real name, like so. Certificate ID is the same as the 7-digit number that Vatsim gave you when you signed up for them. So it's a bit like, say if you're logging into Vatsim itself, it's like your user ID, it's the exact same thing. So mine happens to be that. Then enter the password that Vatsim gave you. Now this is start out for obvious reasons. And that's all you really need. Server, well the closest one to me is UK1, so I'm going to use UK1. Just be sure never to use Swatbox, because that's for something completely different. Use that for training, so don't connect to Swatbox ever. It's really not a good idea. Range will probably be set to 300, but because I control on ground, maximum range you can have is 20, so I normally keep it at 20. And then you can save the profile, like so, and it'll save it for the next time you log in, so you don't have to fill that out again. Then you just click connect, and it'll bring up voice communication setup. Now, to actually control on Vatsim, you will need this, but if you're just observing, then you won't really need it at all. So yeah, you don't need to worry about any of this if you're observing. Obviously, if you're on ground, then you can take primary frequency for ground, see voice, and then transmit voice should automatically be like that. But so that's just how you set up your primary frequency, basically. Let me just get rid of all that. Hardware setup, now this is important. Primary input hardware, that's basically your microphone. So just got a desktop microphone here, so I'm using that. And then my headphones, like so. It'll give you an option to do wave or direct sound. I just prefer wave. You can choose either or though. And then a primary push to talk key. You can set it. I use the right bracket because it's the key I remember the most, and that won't really cause any problems either. Then click close. Now, if you want to open a sector file, for example, like I've loaded it up with the Manchester SMR file, but if you want to open another one as well, then open sector at the top, then click open, go to your documents, go to Euroscope, and this doesn't only work for the Manchester controller pack, but it mainly works for ones in the UK. Now make sure that the controller pack that you have is definitely in the documents Euroscope, otherwise you'll not be able to open it. Then go to Manchester controller pack, or whatever controller pack you have. Go to settings, go to ASR, and I'm gonna open the ATM.ASR, and there it is. So now if I go here, I can switch between the ATM and the SMR. SMR mainly for ground movements, ATM can be used for tower. Now also if we click on this, there should be any letter here. Mine's currently at O. This is all the ATIS setup. So obviously you type in the ADIS airport, type in the ICAO code for your airport, test URL, get the METR. So currently, this is the current METR. That's how you set up the ADIS. Now, I'm not actually going to connect this because I'm not controlling. And if you're on ground, then you'll never need to control this anyway. Or set up an ADIS, because it's generally Tower's job to do that, as they're in charge of active runways, etc. Automatically generate new ADIS using the URL. That'll automatically update it for you when there's a change in the local weather. But if you want to make sure that it's working properly, click listen playback and then start multiple record playback.
Manchester information. Oscar, time 1820, runway news 23, right, surface wind 290, 5 knots, visibility 10 kilometer or more, view 2,700 feet, temperature +13, dew point +9, QNH 1018, threshold QFE 1009, acknowledge receipt of information, Oscar, and advise aircraft type on first contact. Manchester information.
Cool, so that's that, and it'll play over and over again. Now, while you're listening to that, you can make sure that it matches up with the METR that you see on top here, and it definitely does. So that's how you go about setting up your ADIS. Right, if you go to quick settings, say for some reason your departure list isn't set up, or showing up, or your arrival list isn't setting up, or showing up, I keep saying setting, showing up, then you can just click on quick settings here, show departure list, show arrival list, show flight plan list, although you should never really need to use that. Anyway, I'm going to close that because I don't need it. Show conflict list, again it's only really for a lot of control. Yeah, so you get the idea. Now, runway selections, obviously we're at Manchester at the minute, so you'll probably at first get it all, get them where every single runway is blank, so that's fine. Go to the airport you're controlling. We're at Manchester at the minute, so click on either one for Manchester. That's telling Euroscope basically we're controlling Manchester, and then this side is the one that really counts. Going by the winds, 290 degrees, 5 knots, 23 right would be in use, if we were using single operations, of course. We can also select 23 left for departure, just by left clicking in these boxes here. Okay, so that's how you go about setting up the runways. And really, that's all you need to know. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, this has been Aviation Games. See you soon. Bye bye.